Now, I wanted to say this is what we've all been waiting for. This clip of Rush Limbaugh here. But you need to stick around. Because the crazy Valley girl from the hearing last week, we've got an update on her, and oh my god. Plus, I'm going to detail my beef with former WCW wrestler Disco Inferno. I saw this clip. Producer Dave played it on Echoplex on the Plex last night over at echoplexmedia.com. I'm so glad I saw this. My jaw dropped when I heard Rush Limbaugh say it. So get ready, guys.
There's another point. Time is of the essence here for Trump to do whatever it is he's going to do. We're running out of time, folks. We got...
Rush Limbaugh is running out of time. He is terminal. Last grift with the title of president. That's correct.
10 days until the Electoral College assembles and votes. State officials will
This was on Friday.
Officially the votes, and the states will then choose the electors to vote in accordance with their state totals. So in enough of these 5 disputed states, and those states remain Michigan,
wait for it,
Pennsylvania, Arizona, Wisconsin, and Georgia, either a judge will have to throw out the vote and order recounts, or the state legislatures are going to have to step in and pick new electors. The magic number is 270. That's where Trump has to get. Doesn't matter if it's 271, 275, 270 is the magic number. I think in order to force the issue. Now, remember, I am the guy that said Trump needs to go.
You are the guy that started the Republican Party down this fucking nut job path. Way back 30 years ago. You and your Newt Gingrich revolution. Wait for it, though.
Go to Georgia and do rallies for these 2 senators now. He needs to do MAGA rallies. He needs to not let go of this. He needs to keep the energy alive. Yes. Well, we'll get into Linwood and this business of people shouldn't vote for the 2 senators. There's a lot to wade through out there. I mean, there's really a lot to wade through. And, of course, folks, one of the big challenges, I don't want anybody to misunderstand.
Get comfy. Get comfy. Here we go. Are you ready for this?
Me here. It's getting harder and harder. Can I have the attention of mainstream media? This is a poke. You're going to love this quote from me.
I do love it.
Mainstream media, stop what you're doing. Here comes the pull quote. Ready? 3, 2, 1. As a conservative, it's getting harder and harder to not look like a kook.
Do you think we're stupid? You think we're fools?
Yes. Let's hear it one more time. I love this.
I don't want anybody to misunderstand me here. It's getting harder and harder. Can I have the attention of mainstream media? This is a poke. You're going to love this quote from me. Mainstream media, stop what you're doing. Here comes the pull quote. Ready? 3, 2, 1. As a conservative, it's getting harder and harder to not look like a kook. Just kidding. But no, all of this stuff that's floating around out there that...
Honestly, I think we're going to have Rush Limbaugh pop up. It's getting harder and harder not to look like a kook.
Because there's a lot of it. There are so many theories, and all of them have a trace of validity to them. And the left is doing everything it can to make...
I'm so sorry about your wife, Dustin.
...to be right out of Cookville. And so people that believe these things have got to run the risk or weather the storm of being called a kook, because that's how they're trying to discredit all this. They know, for example...
Or they just really are kooks and, morons. We had a kook in the chat earlier. But yes, go on, Rush.
Mainstream Republicans don't want anything to do with kooks, racism, bigotry, homophobia, what...
But that's the thing. That's what mainstream Republicans have become. Trump is mainstream. There are no Republicans with balls in the government standing up against these kooks, as you say, Rush Limbaugh.
Whatever. And so all they have to do is run and say every one of these theories that we're hearing to explain voter fraud, it's just Kook City. It's just Kookville. And so they're trying to get mainstream Republicans, they don't have to work very hard on this, by the way. Mainstream Republicans have a patent on staying silent. I think the attempt to call these people kooks is almost as effective as calling them racists. You disagree with that? You look like you mean the suitcase video? They can call it kooky. They can say that there's a legitimate explanation for it and never
'Cause there
explain
is.
what it is. Or they can just not show the video.
Or they can show the video like I did and break it down and show why it's kooky.
Trump's speech. Trump gave a speech on election fraud. It may be one of his best speeches. They're not covering it.
Hey, like he's full of shit. It was kooky as fuck. I did cover it. And in all honesty, it was not his best speech, by far. In any way, shape, or form. What the fuck are you talking about? Rush Limbaugh's a kook.